The Path That Leadeth by Marlon J. Blacher. Scene 1, The Path, a Way of Life, and Tyrell, a 19-year-old male looking to make something of his life. Setting is nighttime within the city limits, and at Rise, The Path is self-reflecting.
I've been doing this too long. Thousands of years leading people to their demise. I'm ready to retire. Oh, here comes another one. Time to get to work. Hey, youngster, come check me out.
Huh?
Come over here. Come over this way. Let us reason together.
Hey, what's up?
The sky's up, but you are headed the wrong way.
How you know?
I know what it is you seek.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Look at that over there.
You mean the homies over there?
Nah, I mean them dummies over there. Of course, I'm talking about them hyenas over there. But not just that. Look closer.
Oh, snap! Yeah, this is some dope rides.
Whoop, there it is.
And all that cash, houses, businesses.
You feel me? Now come on, walk with me.
You gonna take me to one of those things?
Every step of the way, but you go first. This is your show. You finna be large and in charge.
Thanks. I can't.
And he falls into a pit.
Ah!
Another one bites the dust. This one got a prison sentence. The one before that, divorce. At this rate, I'll be promoted to ill fate in no time.
End of scene 1. Scene 2, we have The Path again and Dina, a teen mom. The setting is on the roadside of a town at evening time. At Rise, Dina's approaching an intersection where the path awaits.
Hey, pretty lady.
Oh, please.
Hey, young lady, you're going the wrong way.
Oh, and how would you know that?
Your essence yells it at me. So far, you've chosen the wrong lanes in life, but fortunately for you, I know the right way.
The right way?
Yeah, that's right. The road to success, security, stability.
Yeah, and you have plenty of success stories, right?
Glad you asked. Now, look on a little ways up from us and consider her. She's a well-known entertainer.
Right.
And then a little past her, I know you've seen some of the movies she starred in.
Sure, and I also read that she comes from the porn industry and worked her way into the B movies she's cast for.
Oh, you're too high and mighty to use your gifts. Okay, then consider her over there. She's getting in the Maserati. She owns a pharmacy chain.
All because of you, is it?
That's right. And more importantly, their wise choice to follow my directions.
So how about the ones you failed?
Huh? Failed? Who said anything about failed?
So are you going to try and tell me that you only bring success, never failure? Never mind, I'm gone.
Oh, no, this isn't good. Not only have I been ended by a teenager, the powers that rule over me, the principalities, will know of this failure, and I don't need them showing back up again so soon.
End of scene 2. Scene 3, we meet The Path again. Tommy, a 17-year-old skateboarder, and the principalities, powerful entities, a three-sided being. The setting is a local skate park around 7 a.m. Saturday morning, and at Rise, Tommy ollies down a straightway, coming up to a perpendicular straightway.
Whoa, that was some pretty good grinding.
What? What, dude? What do you know of it?
Oh, well, I'm just one who has taken a few to the top of their genre.
And I've never seen you on TV or in a mag.
Only because I don't seek publicity.
Whatever, dude. What do you want?
To help you. To help you get fame.
Yeah. No thanks. I'm out.
He skates off. and the principalities appear as Tommy exits.
It is time for your reckoning.
Master, what have you to do with me? My time hasn't expired.
It is for you to tell us, fool.
Mercy, sire. I only remind you of our arrangement.
Our agreement that came from your choice to barter with us.
And I have held up my end of the bargain. I sent souls your way for thousands of years.
And when you were still among those who need to eat and sleep, we gave you all you desire, and in return, you gave us your soul.
But all the work I've done,
That you failed to satisfy our standards with.
I've earned my way up to Sleazy Street.
And now in solace years, you, the fast track to the realm of the dead.
No!
The principalities rotate so that each face intensely glares at the path, making it vanish. End of play.
A Star is Born by Toy. We have Kid, we have Mike, his pops, and we have Emily, his mom. In the backyard early in the morning. At Rise, Mom and Dad are cooking barbecue, and Kid is running around playing.
Kid, you're only 7 years old and you're already running fast, like you run track already.
Yeah, Emily, I can see our son running track, and when he gets older, being a star.
Why are you both you guys talking about me? And I'm only just a baby.
Son, we're talking about you because we see a little talent in you.
Mom, what is talent?
Talent means something you're gifted with, showing your true ability inside of you.
Okay, Mom, whatever that means.
Kid, your mom's right. When you get a little older, I'm going to train you myself so you can be an adult, and so when you get to be an adult, you'll be successful in life.
So, Dad, when I get older, I'm gonna have big muscles like you?
Yes, kid, as long as you work out and eat right.
Kid, you hear your dad, he's telling the truth. But you better eat all your vegetables because that's part of building your muscles, son.
Okay, Mom. Okay, Dad. I'ma get big. Love you.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. Kid is on the edge of campus, attending high school and hanging around with friends.
Hey, Kid, call Jordan to see if he's going to meet us at practice.
All right, I'm calling right now and see if he's going.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hey, what's up, kid?
Jordan, are you coming to meet us at practice?
Yeah, I am. I'm on my way up there. Right now, bro.
Yo, Kid, what'd he say on the phone?
He's gonna meet us up there. Hey, grab your gear right now so we can beat him up there.
All right, Kid, that's the bet. Let me get my shoes so I could beat him in racing today.
Hey, hurry up, Sean. I'm really trying to beat him to practice.
Sean and Kid run, trying to get there before Jordan, but Jordan is already there.
Kid, Sean, I see you finally made it up here.
Damn, Jordan, how'd you get up here so fast? We was trying to beat you up here.
Well, you know me, man. I'm fast, just like Flash.
Talking like that, but you still haven't beat Kid yet.
Yeah, man. In order to beat somebody like Flash, you gotta beat me, the Sonic.
Well, it's that time for us to all race each other. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean and Jordan and Kid all go to the starting line and prepare to race.
On your mark, get set, go!
They run. Kid's the fastest.
Oh, damn, Kid, you beat us both. You really need to be in college right now so you can show the world you're the fastest man in this world, period.
Yeah, you all right, Sean. I can't wait.
End of scene 2. Scene 3. Family and friends are at a track meet watching while Kid and the coach are on the side of the track talking.
Say, Kid, you got your head ready for today? Because today is the big day.
Yeah, Coach, I've been waiting for this all my life.
All right, Kid. It's your show. And it's your time to show.
You might be ready for Son to be a star today?
Yeah, I am, babe, but to be honest, our son has always been a star. It's just today, he's gonna turn it up a notch.
Say, Sean, you think Kid really ready for today?
Oh yeah, Jordan. I believe Kid was born ready for this. Today is his day to be the true star he says he is.
Sean, Jordan, go check on the kid, make sure his head is in the game.
All right, Unc.
All right, Big Mike.
Hey, kid. You ready, Cuzzo?
Yeah, bro, you ready?
Born ready. Thank you for checking up on me before I start.
You're welcome, Cuzzo.
Look, Kid.
Jordan and Sean go back to the stands, and you hear everybody getting excited. Kid walks to the starting position, prepares to run.
All right, on your mark, get set, go!
Kid is thinking to himself as he runs.
I got this. Please, Lord, show me the true talent, and I'm gonna win this race.
He runs and gets in the front of the race to the finish line and crosses. Oh yeah, Kid won.
That's my star. He beat everybody out there. Proud of him. Woo!
Yes, I finally won. Thank you, God, for blessing me to win this race. Now I can finally tell my family I'm a true star.
End of play. Imagine Dat by Arthur Tyes. J-Mac has just been released from prison. Cameron is a bus driver, and we will meet Candy, a pretty girl. The setting is at the bus station in San Diego. At Rise, J-Mac is getting on the bus, leaving San Diego fresh out of RJB prison.
Hello, world. Yeesh. It feels so good to be free after 32 years. Yeah, boy.
All aboard for Sacramento. Make your way to the bus.
Oh, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Let me find a soft sit right here. Here in the back of the bus for this long ride.
Hey, bus driver. Yeah, what's the deal, Playboy? By the way, my name's Cameron. I'll be pushing this bus to your destination.
Okay, old head. I'm J Mac. Can you do me a favor and wake me up when we hit Sacktown?
And J-Mac gets comfortable and starts to doze off. Candy enters and sits next to him.
Hey. Hey, handsome. Damn, you was knocked out. So what do, boo? What's your name?
Oh, damn! You must have knocked me out with your beauty and booty. But hey, they call me J Mac. Where you headed?
Oh, it's like candy. Yeah, I'm Candy Boo, heading to Stockton, coming from Diego off a business trip.
Okay, I can dig that. But I must be totally honest, Candy. You looking so sweet. I swore you had honey dripping off you.
Boy, bye. How many women you use that line on? Corny, but sweet. Don't start nothing you can't finish, boo.
Shut the front door. It's only two types of boys in this world. A white boy and a cowboy, and I ain't neither one. So what you saying, Candy?
No, boo, it's not like that. I didn't mean to call you a boy. But what I did mean to say is, you like candy, don't you?
Girl, don't play with me. I just got out the joint from doing 32 years. Oh. Did I forget to mention that?
Oh my goodness, damn. No wonder you look so fresh and right. So you know Stockton's a hop, skip, and a jump from Sac.
I mean, let's make this official like a military missile.
Oh.
I could stop and post with you in Stockton before I go back to Sac.
Okay. Say less, boo. Well, after this candy, you might not be heading back to Sac.
Yeah, I hear that, little mama. You don't have a boyfriend, do you? I don't want to be in no, you know what I mean, situation.
Oh, no, not at all. I just have a manager for my business.
Okay, we own Candy.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. J-Mac and Candy are at Candy's apartment. And at Rise, J-Mac and Candy are making out in the living room.
We're gonna fake this one.
Oh, Candy, your lips are so soft. Your kisses taste like candy.
Oh, my J-Mac, what big muscles you have. I love all your tattoos. Wait, let me take a quick shower.
Okay, beautiful. Don't be long.
Ow!
Damn, it's a nice place. She must be making big money to afford all these expensive things. She need to hurry up out that shower.
Suddenly, Boss Man lets himself into the apartment.
Wait a minute. Why you just walking in here? Who are you?
Oh, we have a problem here, bro. The question is, who are you and what are you doing in my crib? What Candy? Candy!
Now, Brody, just calm down. Don't walk up on me. I'm just passing through like a drive-through. It's not what you think.
Oh, yeah, fool. Tell me what it is like then. Because it's about to be some misunderstanding up in this joint. Candy!
Okay, Brody, it's not that serious. Put that bat down. She never told me she had a boyfriend. I just met her on the bus.
Oh, my gosh. Boss Man, baby, please, can you just put the bat down? Nothing happened. I don't even know him like that.
Shut the hell up, Candy. You got this clown up in my house having relations. Did he pay or is he y'all paying me?
Pay for what? Oh, hell no. It's not that kind of party. Yeah, it is a misunderstanding, Candy. Tell me something.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, J-Mac. I wasn't totally clear about what I do, but remember on the bus when I told you I was leaving Diego off of my business trip? Well, yeah, my business is selling candy. And Boss Man is my boss.
Why you apologizing to this clown? I'm gonna need $500 for Candy services. Don't make me pull it out, bro.
Wait a minute, bro. No need to pull the heat. I want to resolve this misunderstanding peacefully, but I don't have 500, bro.
The only way we fixing this misunderstanding is with 500 times up, bro.
Okay, Brody. Just let me get the 500 out my backpack, and, by the door. I'm moving slowly. My hands is up.
He grabs the backpack and runs.
Come on back here, fool. You a dead man. You can't run me.
J-Mac makes it outside with Boss Man running after him. He sees a bus loading up.
Oh man! There's a bunch of nuns on that bus. Let me get behind. Let me blend in. I'm safe on this bus with these nuns. Let me just rest a minute.
He takes the same seat at the back of the bus, closes his eyes, and falls asleep. Scene 3. On the bus in Sacramento. J-Mac is asleep on the bus.
J-Mac, wake up, playboy. Your destination is here, Sacktown. You told me to wake you once we pulled in.
What was that fool still chasing me?
What fool? You tripping, playboy. You slept the whole bus ride, tossing and turning, talking in your sleep. Candy this, candy that. I thought you were dreaming about eating candy or something.
Seriously? Damn, I was dreaming some way out stuff. Candy, Boss Man, it was all a dream. Imagine that.
End of play.
Untitled by Tyes. It was Zeus, Athena, and Hera, Greek gods and goddesses. The setting is in the heavens in the time of the ancient Greeks, and at Rise, Zeus summons the goddess Athena.
Athena, have you seen Hera? She has absolutely lost her mind. She thinks I'm infatuated with a woman named Circe.
Almighty Father of mine, why would Hera think such an uncharacteristic thing from you? Or did you give her reason to think this?
Quite right. I do like how your mind works. It's almost as though we were born of the same mind. She has always been a jealous one. She can be a little mad, and I was just looking after Cersei. She's in control of something really important to me.
Why is Hera so bothered that you're just watching over someone because they possess something you want?
Well, Cersei is daughter to the Titan Atlas, and no woman is her equal. She is exquisitely beautiful. That's why I choose her to carry my final child. Right before I told Hera I would do my best to give monogamy a try again with her.
Swine! You shall regret this. I swear upon my godhead. First, I will make her suffer. Then will best, not to ruin the surprise I have in store for you and your progeny. Son, you are dead to me.
Athena, do you think I'm finally free of her attention? Will she finally move out? If she does, we shall make it an Olympic holiday, toga party and all.
She seems pretty irate. I would definitely get some new armor made. Maybe some for the new child. It sounded finalistic, that last statement.
I declare today Axe Day, an Olympian holiday.
Huh.
The son who outcut the ties between me and Hera.
Huh? What is that smell? A hint of smoke. A horsehair and feather, I think.
That horrid witch shall die! My favorite flying horse, my bed, gifted by King Midas himself, irreplaceable! Athena,
Yes.
please alert Hermes. I need a message sent out. Tell him anyone caught helping Hera or hiding her shall receive my full ire. My wrath is inexorable!
Hermes has alerted the gods of your feud with Hera.
Perfect. Now I need you to hide my son somewhere safe and look over him till I can put an end to Hera.
So, do you think a party is still smart?
Oh, we shall party, and after shall grieve for the loss of my Pegasus. He was such a formidable beast.
Well, have fun and be safe. I shall take my leave and go to your son. See what can be done.
Why not have some fun first? Are you still the virgin goddess of wisdom? I seriously think the temptress of wisdom sounds better.
End of scene. Scene 2. Athena, Cersei, and Axe.
Cersei? Cersei, are you ready? It's urgent. Hera's looking for you as we speak. She wants to roast you over the fire.
I'm looking for my favorite jewelry box and a couple of other things that I shall need. You said we're going on a journey.
Well, if you don't hurry, you and your son will be dead. Because you took so long looking for your pretty Barbies.
My father promised me safe passage. I think a Titan's promise still means something.
Well, yes, they mean a lot, especially when Kronos told his children he loved them and they were quite safe. Then he ate them. Is that the kind of premise you're talking about?
Mommy, they're going to eat us? Will I get stuck in the stomach forever, or will they poop me out since I'm half god, half witch nymph?
Who told you I was a witch nymph? Oops. I think the cat's out of the bag.
Mom, are we going to die? Will you make Athena protect me, or will you cast some witchery to save me?
I'm no witch. I'm a Titan's daughter with a few special skills, by the way. I'm ready to go.
Great, perfect. Timing.
Was that perfect timing you were trying to say?
Yes!
usually do have that.
Great, perfect timing. We shall be off soon. My brother is here, and he'll carry us off to a land far, far away.
Ouch! What was that? A little arrow.
He falls dead.
If you want to live, jump into Apollo's chariot. He'll take us to the land of the volcanoes.
But what about my mom? She's hurt. Can you help her?
No, I'm... She's dead. And I promise, if anything happened to her, I would raise you as my own.
But you're my sister. How can you... Wait, I call you mommy now?
Oh, shoot. Oh, there goes everyone thinking I'm the virgin goddess.
Their chariot slams to a stop.
All right. We're here. We're here in the land of volcanoes. The Hawaiian Islands. The gods here are very temporous. You must be on your best behavior.
Yes, Mom.
My name is Athena, not Mom. Mommy, sister, ma'am, Athena.
End of scene. Scene 3. Now in the shade of the great volcano, Kilauea, Zeus and Axe.
Son, wake up. I have something for you.
Dad, is that really you?
Yes, it is I, Zeus, your father. And I have an important gift for you. This is a special fruit my brother gave me long ago. It will make any person a subject of his and his alone.
Dad, do you want me to be your brother's subject, not yours? You don't want me?
No. I love you with all my heart, son, and shall protect you when you need it most. That's all the oracle would tell me. I would give my own life for you.
Thank you, Dad. But how will I know how to use it? When to use it?
I'm not sure, son. But you are a demigod, and you will have a great teacher in Athena. Listen to her. Wisdom is her greatest attribute.
Why can't you raise me with her? Help.
I unfortunately have other important things to do. I must do to keep you safe.
Okay, I guess.
Whom are you speaking to, Axe?
Just practicing what to say when I next see my father.
No, what is that you have there? Let me see that.
No, it's special. And God said that if I eat it at the right moment, I will become the new leader of the gods.
Well, you must not eat that berry. It is a dangerous and hideous fruit that will give you everything but what you want.
Maybe the Greek version, but this is a local tropical version of the fruit you know. Please, do not taste it from me.
I would never take it or taste anything from you. I meant it only to protect you.
Axe drops the fruit as he hugs Athena. They exit. Hera enters and picks up the fruit.
I've won. I will be the new leader of God and shall torture you from this day forward.
Hades enters.
Hey, Mama. Looks like you're coming to join me in my realm. I've been quite lonely when Persephone leaves.
End of play. The Prodigal by Crandell, Ojore, McKinnon. Characters are Omawale Paper, or known as Paper, and Tahuti. The setting is a state prison cell block in the late evening, and at Rise, Paper is curiously peering inside a dimly lit cell before the cell door rumbles open.
Tahuti, my brother. currency means nothing if it still ain't free. Physically or mentally.
No doubt. I had to learn that the hard way. Whoever don't believe, look at me.
I see you. Where you from?
The land. I'm non-affiliated though. About that bag.
You're a trapper, huh? You gotta get that cheese by hook or crook. How much time you got?
25 with the edge. And you?
All day.
Damn, G. That's uncivilized. Where you fall from?
City of Angels. You a fish?
Fish? Nah, bruh. Paper.
Yeah, you a fish. You have a lot to learn. I'll school you on how to swim with the current. Prison politics, the do's and don'ts.
Oh, cool. I'm always open to new game.
Nah, young brother, no game. Only knowledge and survival math. First lesson. You only have one sanctuary. That's right here. Outside this cell, outside this shell, your shield. Outside this cell, shield your heart and guard your mind. Because forces outside this cell will attack you both.
Man, don't get it twisted, OG. I ain't no punk. Self-preservation is part of my nature.
I'm not talking about physical battles, but intellectual and spiritual ones.
I'm standing on business, no matter the battle.
Impulsivity will be your detriment here. There is an army of soldiers standing on business here.
I hear you, OG, like money. I can be an instrument of envy or an asset. By any means necessary, I will adapt.
How was your bus ride? I know it gave you some time to think. Or was it just about staying 10 toes down?
That and some other things. I was thinking about how did I get here?
Mm-hmm.
Who am I? And how I began to answer these questions. My sole focus at one point was to discover who my parents are. But I got distracted by that rat race. Now I'm caught up in this trap. The goal now is to free my mind and my body from this trap. This is nothing but a minor setback for a major comeback.
Now you're talking and thinking like a man instead of a man-child. Your realization the unexamined life is not worth living. Provides a foundation for you to build upon. Tomorrow is a new day. In the morning, on the wall.
In the morning, OG.
End of scene. Scene 2. Omawale and Tahuti. The setting is a state prison cell the next evening, and that Rise Paper is pacing the cell while Tahuti is laid back on the bunk.
What's on your mind, Paper? You going to pee? You going to pace all night?
Man, I'm in the deep underwater trying to drown my anger. It's hard to sleep with this revenge on my head.
Bro, let it go. It's time to reevaluate what consumes your thoughts. Here and now is where the major comeback begins. On the phone.
You're right, G. But something just weighs heavy on my mind. I need a distraction.
All right. Are you a checkers man or a chess man?
Never played checkers in my life. On the dead homies.
Okay. Have a seat.
He grabs his chest box.
You want black or white?
Black.
Of course, Omawale.
How you know my name? You know me, OG?
Ugaboni.
What? Who was that?
No, not who is that, but who are you?
Bruh. How do you know my name? Like, who are you?
I know who I am. The question is, who are you?
How do you know me, OG?
You are the prodigal.
What? Wait, what does that even mean? Because it means nothing to me.
You are the personification of Malcolm, Marcus, and the descendant of the original man. You carry with you the legacy of liberators, freedom fighters, and resistors. It's time you will learn this, but you must first get out of your own way. Destroy what destroys you.
And tell me something I can use here now.
I can tell you how to strike at the chains of physiological slavery and the willing it syndrome to put you on a path to knowledge of self.
Each one teach one, right?
Exactly, man. Exactly. Man sharpen man.
Okay. It's my first lesson.
Being schooled by a grandmaster, your move.
Come on, OG. You sure know how to play this. Everyone know White's moves first.
You already been defeated. This is your second lesson. Think different.
Paper opens with his pawn, and the light dims into darkness. End of scene. Scene 3. Omowale and Tahuti in the state prison cell the evening of the second day, and at Rise, Paper is at the desk reading a book, and Tahuti is on the bunk in the lotus position.
Amongst your peers, your name precedes you.
As it should be. I'm somebody out here in them streets, OG.
What's that you're reading?
Crime Partners by Donald Goines.
Wasting your time reading Pulp Fiction will keep you in a state of arrested development. Like fast money, it will spoil your goals.
What's wrong with this book, OG? It's by a black man. I thought you would like that.
You're funny. All books are not equal. It's not who you read, but what you read. Do you know why they call street lit Pulp Fiction?
I have no clue. Well, I do know that fiction means, and I've seen the movie.
Pulp means smashed or pulverized until soft, or a pulpy, gushy condition or character, or in this case, a sensational book printed on cheap paper. You will see where this is going.
I'm so. Guide me.
Like trap music. Street lit is nothing but cheap literature to keep socially conditioned black youth trapped in a state of arrested development, dumbed down and aroused by social trappings of the game to ensure they remain low-hanging fruit, who are mentally and emotionally traumatized and consumed with self-hate. Keep it 100. You feel a sense of nostalgia reading about the gushy conditions and characters in the book?
Okay, I'm definitely emotionally invested in the story and the characters. It makes sense.
Another crucial lesson for you. Stop consuming data that does not empower you or enhance your character. Be the boss of your brain. Education is liberation.
I disagree, black man. I am the boss of my brain. I achieved the American dream. If I'm not the boss of my brain, who is?
All the slave masters posing on your dollars?
This is the world we live in. I didn't create it. I'm simply playing by the rules of the game.
Correct. The trap game. Who created the rules of this cheap, sensational, destructive, tense, and dysfunctional game? You're so caught up in the dream you lost focus of knowledge and self. Remember that. Remember that? You're a pawn in the chess game of life.
I agree, but the pawn has potential to become a queen. I came up out the mud to be a bishop.
Answer me this. You mastered the game of benevolence, but can you master self?
I'm up for the challenge, but not at any cost. What do I need to give up?
Paper, just a small sum of yourself.
Come on, bro. Get your hand out of my pocket. You have a smooth mouth, place, but I'm not that moved by your spiel.
Comprehension is essential to being the boss of your brain. I'm talking about your name.
Okay, my bad. I thought you would give me that poor, righteous teacher spiel. It's just a name, G.
The greatest weapon the oppressor opposes is the mind of the oppressed. Ubangani, if not Amowale Mosiah Anu.
Good question. I'm not paper. I'm not the boss of my brain. Then who am I?
You're special. You must come to grips with who you are. Your rite of passage is to travel the Haru journey. The struggle will make you a diamond.
I hear you, but the only journey I'm focused on is overcoming this frame without being broken. Right now, I feel like a diamond in the rough.
Understandable. Another part of the challenge. This cell becoming your cave, the pressure time. The knowledge you acquire will polish your brain like a precious gem. Read.
The Introduction to African American Civilization by John G. Jackson. Who are you, bruh?
I, self, Lord, master of knowledge, the first teacher, the messenger, and the opener of the way.
As paper opens the book, the light fades to black. End of scene. Scene 4. Omowale, Broadway Deuce. The setting is the morning of the 4th day. And Broadway Deuce is a 34-year-old neighbor of Omowale. At Rise, Omowale Paper is performing ablutions at the sink. Paper sips some water from the sink and swirls it around in his mouth and then discards it into the sink. And he dampens his palms to wash them over his face, dampens his palms, wipes down each bare forearm, and lastly pours water from a milk carton into the sink and steps away, turns to face the east with his arms bent at the waist and his palms up.
I offer this liberation in honor and truth tribute to Ojore and to Orsa.
And in the cell next to Paper, Deuce is standing at the bars.
Paper, you up?
Yeah, bro, top of the morning.
Hey, likewise. You ready to be free of that cage?
You know that? Hey, Kane, give me a moment, please. I'm in the middle of resolving something.
Oh, cool.
I stand before you reborn. Bestown upon me revelation and guidance those before me received. I am Amen. I am Asur. I am Ra. I am Ta. I am Aset. I am that. I am. He is. I and I am He.
Cash money. Cash money. You good over there?
I'm good, bro. What's up?
Who are you talking to over there?
I self, Lord and Master, Deuce. From now on, call me Omowale.
What? Call you what?
I am Omowale, Prodigal, Ubani, my brother.
And the scene fades to black.
Lord, open!
End of play.
Friends by Frank Piña. We have Mike, a husband and a bartender, Jojo, his wife, and we will meet an angry lady in the window. Setting. They are waking up in a new town, Mike and Jojo, and feeling happy to get out of the heat of Phoenix. At Rise, Jojo looks through all the boxes for coffee. She is getting mad.
Honey, where is the coffee? We need to get all this stuff out of these boxes. I don't want to see any more boxes.
Honey, let me look for it. I'll start unpacking.
Mike, you can give someone a drink at the bar, but you can't find me a cup of coffee.
Honey, I'm not at work, but let me help you look for the coffee. Plus, I get tips at the bar.
Shut up! Thank you. The baby needs milk.
Honey, are you happy we're here? Do you remember our old neighborhood? Does it look the same?
I do feel better, but I need my coffee now.
Okay, I'll find it. Just let me go through some boxes and I promise I'll start unpacking today.
I'm back. This baby needs its milk. You need to get your big head out the door and get some milk. I'm back.
You know, I'm feeling good about being here in a new place with new friends and neighbors. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh my God. Mike, look at me. Coffee and milk. Please.
I know, honey, but you need to tell me how to get to the store. I'm a little lost.
You're right about that. You are lost.
Mike looks out the window.
Jojo, do I go right or left when I walk outside? Huh. How many blocks do I walk down? Honey, I feel great. I can't wait until I get to meet our neighbors. They will like me. Plus, I'm the neighborhood bartender. Oh, yeah, they're going to love me.
Mike, I will love you too if you find the darn coffee and get your big head out the door to get some milk.
He pulls coffee out of a box.
Honey, I found your coffee.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Oh,
You're a
now,
lifesaver.
now you call me honey.
Don't mess the moment up. Just give me my coffee.
Honey,
Mike gets dressed.
what kind of milk do you want me to get?
What is wrong with this guy? Mike, the cow kind.
Okay, honey. I'm out the door. Love ya.
End of scene. Scene 2, we have Mike. There's a lady in the window and an old Italian man. They're both angry. Mike is
They're
standing.
both angry.
Mike is standing in front of a street sign. It
Can I
says
sit up?
Italy. At Rise, Mike is walking down the street eager to meet his neighbors. He waves at a neighbor.
Hey, neighbor.
What's the matter with you, huh? Wrong street!
I wonder what you meant by that.
Mike looks up at another sign.
German too? German? What a funny name for a street.
Looks up and sees a lady in the window.
What is she trying to say?
Get on the street!
Mike keeps walking, and a tomato hits him.
This is a nice neighborhood. Damn, what hit me? A tomato? Who threw that?
You don't belong on this street!
Throws another tomato.
Lady, what's wrong with you? Damn, again? Who keeps throwing these tomatoes at me? Hey, stop throwing tomatoes!
Starts running.
They called this melting pot of crazy people.
He goes to a payphone.
Honey, I need help. These people are crazy. They're throwing tomatoes at me.
Where are you? I'll come pick you up. Just wait there. And slow down. Breathe.
Honey, I'm a little scared.
What is this not done now?
Several minutes later, Jojo arrives.
Mike, what the hell? What did you do or say to these people?
Mike runs to the car.
Honey, take me home.
What happened? All you had to do was pick up some milk. What happened?
Honey, I was trying. These people are crazy.
End of scene. Scene 3. We have Jojo and Mike and the lady in the window. Next morning, Jojo and Mike are sitting at the breakfast table.
Mike, can you go pick up the...
Oh, so, no. Stop right there. I'm not going out there again. No.
You know where not to walk, big head.
Honey, nobody likes me. I don't understand. I'm the neighborhood bartender. Why do they not like someone who gets them drunk? They hate me.
Nobody hates you, dear. You help them get drunk, Mike. You have to remember, you're in New York in the 70s. Everyone has their own neighborhood. It's not Phoenix.
I understand that, honey, but do they need to throw tomatoes at me?
Well, it snowed last night. You need to go out and shovel the sidewalk and driveway.
That's great, honey. I was thinking, I'm gonna shovel the neighbor's walkway.
Remember what happened last time? Mike, maybe you can catch a couple tomatoes for dinner.
You think that's funny? Just watch. I'll change their minds about me.
He leaves the house. Now he's shoveling the walkway in front of the neighbor's house.
Why am I doing this? Must be nuts.
The old lady stands in front of her window, hitting it.
Stop doing that! Get out or I'll call the cops!
I'm not gonna stop, you old crow.
She opens the door and throws a book at Mike.
I said stop that! I'm calling the cops now!
Picks up the book.
No thanks. Hey, I've read this before, you crazy lady. I'm going home.
Mike goes back home.
Mike, why are you doing this? She threw a book at you. These people are crazy, and so are you.
Honey, I don't understand what's up with them. I'm a likable guy. I had a lot of friends in Phoenix.
Well, winter is almost over, big head, and you still have no new friends.
I'm going out to do this one more time. That must be crazy.
Mike is back outside, shoveling the sidewalk and steps, and the lady bangs on her window.
Hey, you! Look down!
What's wrong with this lady? What's she pointing at?
She now talks in perfect English, hitting the window.
Look down!
Mike looks up and then down.
What, a pie? Is that for me? Oh, thank you!
Thank you for all your help!
He takes the pie and he runs home.
Honey, look! Look what my new friend gave me! I did it! I told you I would! I'm the man!
Honey, I'm happy for you, big head butt. I want to move back to Phoenix. I can't take these winters anymore, but I'm proud of you.
But honey, I'm making new friends. Why?
He looks at his pie. End of play. The Weight of Silence by Orlindo, Neeno, Myles. We have Biggs, mid-40s, hardened, a respected shop caller. Gabe Lopez, 25, first-time inmate. And then we will meet a couple other residents. A prison yard, 2 metal benches, chain link fence, evening, slightly cloudy, prison yard lights are on. At Rise, Biggs sits smoking alone, eye scanning the yard. Gabe stands nearby, bruised, new, and uncertain.
You didn't have to stop him.
I didn't.
Then why did you?
No sense of letting dogs fight for nothing.
You don't even know me.
I know what it's like to bleed on your first week.
You ever forget it?
No. You just stop flinching when you remember.
Gabe sits across from him, uncertain but curious.
I keep seeing his face. My lover when I can't shut it off.
You'll learn to.
You really believe that?
Doesn't matter if I do. You need to.
You got people in here you look up to?
They don't look up. They fall in line.
Still, feels like they follow you anywhere.
They follow strength, that's all.
Yard recall.
Ain't right, him talking to that new fish.
Yeah, man, slipping. He used to keep his distance.
They talk about you.
Let them talk. They need something to believe in.
Maybe they just don't like that you seem human.
Don't mistake silence for kindness.
Maybe I already did.
Yard recall.
Thanks for helping me.
Don't thank me. Just don't get jumped again.
End of scene. Scene 2. The setting, in their shared cell, late at night, dim light on as the rain taps against the walls. Gabe sits on his bunk, unable to sleep. Biggs lies awake on his own.
You ever get used to rain on the concrete?
You stop hearing it after a while.
I don't want to stop hearing it. Reminds me of home.
Home doesn't exist in here. Don't pretend it does.
Maybe not, but I can still remember what it felt like to care.
Care gets you killed.
Maybe maybe dying for something's better than living for nothing.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know you think you can wall yourself off forever, but people see you. Biggs, the inmates, the guards.
What do they say? What do they see?
They see a man who doesn't bend, who doesn't break, and lately they see him sitting here with me.
Let me see what they want.
A voice can be heard through the vent from the cells next door.
He's different now. Quieter.
Ah, he's slipping, spending time with that kid.
Maybe he's just tired of being a ghost.
They say you changed.
Change gets you noticed. Notice gets you killed.
Then why they keep talking to me?
Biggs doesn't answer. Gabe crosses the cell, sits beside him. The tension in the air is between them.
You could tell me to leave.
I could. I've been finding something in here for years. You don't get to see it, but it's there every day. It tells me not to care, not to feel. Ain't no somehow, you make it that harder.
Maybe that's the point.
There's a long pause. Biggs touches Gabe's wrist.
Forget it happened.
Okay.
Lights flicker. They separate fast. Both turn away. Scene 3. 6 months later, morning on the yard. Biggs is dressed in release clothes. Gabe sits on a bench writing in a small book. We're going to meet a guard in this one as well. At Rise, Biggs stands by the gate waiting. Gabe watches him.
Didn't think you'd actually leave.
Ever thought I'd live long enough to
You look different.
heard that one before?
Some of the guys, they mad you spent so much time with me. They say you lost your edge.
They don't understand. They only knew one kind of strength.
Staff thinks otherwise. They said I helped you find resilience, whatever that means.
Means you annoyed me enough to keep you and me alive.
They were half right. Thought you did change.
Don't mistake peace for weakness.
I don't. I think you found something softer inside that all that stone.
I told you once not to thank me. I take that back.
For what?
For reminding me I still had a soul to save.
Then save it. Out there.
Not without you.
You serious?
I put in the papers. I'll be in touch through the counselors, letters, calls, whatever it takes. I'll wait.
Wait?
Till you're free. Then we go somewhere that ain't built from steel and ghost.
Where?
Malta, you said once you wanted to see the water that looks like glass.
You remember?
I don't forget the things that matter.
Biggs! Time to move.
Write to me every damn week. Keep your promise, stay clean.
I will, but only if you promise to be there when I walk out.
I'll be there at airport, dock, wherever. Until then, every sunrise I see is just a countdown.
And go, for they free both of us.
Steps toward the gate, then pauses.
Not free yet. Not till we both are.
Then we'll meet under that Maltese sky. No fences, no bars.
Just to see.
And forgiveness.
Biggs nods once, then walks through the gate. The metal door slams shut.
He waits for me. The silence don't weigh the same anymore. It's lighter now, like the promise of water.
Writing one last line in his notebook, then reading it.
He walked out first, but not alone.
End of play.
Birds of a Feathers by Lee Bolden. We have Casey, who's a positive mentor, and Nasid, who's aggressive young man. The setting is in 2004. It's 3:16 on Wednesday at Denny's, and at Rise, Nasid walks in the diner to greet Casey.
Wise up!
He's up, young.
After 13 years, you finally made it home, huh? How does it feel, 13?
I really don't even know yet, Sav. I'm just happy to be here, be out.
That's it. You happy to be out, huh? Freedom is a state of mind, and most prisons are self-made.
What you talking about, big? My freedom is greatly appreciated, but I gotta get in that bag on the set.
How? You gonna get a job? You came home with a trade or degree? Because I remember you spent most of your time in the hole, or the shoe, for the love of the set. A set that don't love us with the same sacrifice, the same.
So what you trying to tell me, young? All I know is the set. What you want me to do, cuz? I prefer how to be feared.
Chase your dream, find your passion, and put that same energy into something that's gonna benefit you.
Dream? Passion?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fool. Dare you dream and follow your passion, Savvy. That's what your gift.
Probably words. I'm good at expressing my thoughts. I got a crazy way of putting words on paper, young.
Like rapping?
Yeah.
Well, let me hear 4 bars.
All we have is a word. Most lies can't hide that. You slide or you hide, but you never get your pride back. The truth be told, you couldn't see it from the nosebleed. A scabble ain't a scabble until somebody nosebleed.
Man, son, you got bars. So we gotta do something with it. This your way out without being way out. You can tell your story, bro.
Really? My story? Thanks, let's do it.
Under one condition. Stay away from chill. Let's eat.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. The setting is Friday at 10:17 p.m. at the recording studio, and at Rise, Nasid is in the recording booth, waiting on Casey to arrive. There's also a producer present.
Now see, let's get a mic check, dog. Casey's like 15 minutes late. He's normally on point about time.
All right, he next to me a few minutes. Can say anything, he's running late. You gotta make a quick stop. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. I'm in the booth. I am the truth. I am the proof. How that sound, young?
Sound good to me, Sam.
Wise up, young. How'd you know I was gonna be at the studio tonight?
Wise. You know the streets talk. We sandbox day one.
That part. Easy deal though.
Nothing much, doggy. Came to see what you on. You walk off 13 and the set been bunk ever since.
Yeah, I've been hearing. Right now I'm waiting on the big to pull up so we can drop this song. After this lesson we can link up.
You and Carrie always been tight since we was kids. He's taught us the best and the worst of the streets.
On the same. He was always been a big brother and father to me. Our blood, our bond so close, our only kids were born 4 months apart.
Now see, Casey taking too long. We need to knock this song out. I have other people who booked time.
Savvy, I'm gonna call him right now.
He attempts to call Casey, but the phone goes straight to voicemail.
His phone went straight to voicemail, but I'm gonna text him to let him know we're gonna start the song.
He drops his phone when he goes to text Casey, and Chill picks up Nasid's phone and reads the message from Casey's son's mother.
Nah, this can't be true. This gotta be some kind of sick joke or a type O from Casey BM, from Casey BM.
The crow was gone. I just talked to Young. He on his way here now.
No, somebody gonna pay, Sad. We gonna have the streets cry, bruh.
I don't want to hear that right now. Saying, I just lost someone. Nothing can ever replace.
So what you gonna do? Slide or cry?
End of scene. Scene 3. The setting is the Belmont Shore in California. Along the beach, they're sitting on the rocks, and at Rise, Nasid's sitting on the rocks, listening to the waves crashing on the rocks.
Damn, bro. I can't believe you gone. There's this big hole in my heart. Anger, rage has filled my soul.
Young Wise, have you not learned anything from me? Anger and rage is easy. This cycle is endless, if we allow it. Sometime something happened to me, then you respond. Then something happened to you. Now who's gonna be there for our sons?
Big. I can't let this slide. I can't sleep at night, knowing I haven't made them pay for this.
Can you look my son in the eyes and say that? Or your son? What happened to pursuing your passion?
I can't think about it. No music, Savvy. Not right now. I got too much on my brain.
Sounds like the perfect time to let your thoughts loose on paper to me.
I can't believe this crap I'm hearing from y'all, the same Big Crow is gone, and you out here, and you not gonna put in work?
Let's not forget who I am, Chill. My work follows me to prison yards and shoe programs, too.
I know you get it cracking, Sam. I'm saying, are you getting cracking now, bruh? Man, here's the blower.
You know what, Chill? I want to say you right, cuz. Just not by me. I'm going to respect my big homie wishes.
On insane, I thought Chill had you, young. Old loyalties are hard to break.
Nasi throws the gun in the ocean and looks into the sky. And as the waves crash upon the shore of the beach, Nasi can no longer hear Casey or Chill's voice. He realizes he's the only person sitting along the rocks at the beach. But as the sun peeks through the clouds in the sky, he knows Casey is there. And then he receives a text message from Casey's son's mother with an attachment that says, "I don't know if you've seen this." Nasi opens up the attachment, and to his disbelief,
I can't believe what I'm reading. In love and memory of John Chill Jones. Sunrise 11/3/77, sunset 1/3/97. How is this possible? Chill been gone since 1997? But I just seen him. At the studio and at the beach. Why would Casey tell me to stay away from Chill? It wasn't Chill he wanted me to stay away from. It was my old ways and life. He wanted me to find a path, birds of a feather.
end of play. God's Property by Africa Buchanan. Characters are I Am, a hip sage, Felony, who's curious and prudent, and later on we'll meet Lucifer. The setting is I Am in his mansion of a house, and at rise, Felony finds the door in question and knocks on the door.
Well, this has to be the house. The description of it matches what was given me perfectly.
Greetings.
I'm trying to locate. Fine. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just that, well, I'm nervous. And well, are you? This may sound crazy, but are you?
I am. Follow me.
Well, okay. Well, should I lock the door behind me?
No, just pull it fast. I have an open door policy.
Oh, well, you certainly have a lot of room in this part of the house. It's so spacious. It's huge.
This house has many rooms. How might I help you?
You get straight to the point, don't you? Well, the fact of the matter is that I'm not exactly sure what it is that I'm seeking.
Take a deep breath, then slowly exhale. Now, close your eyes and tell me in one word only what it is that you're seeking.
Purpose.
Still, most seek fame or fortune, and here you are seeking for purpose of your life. What expected pleasure?
Well, I am an expected pleasure. Are you saying that you were expecting me?
I am.
Well, what? Do you have cameras watching as I approached your home, or are you all-knowing, omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent, and
Although your questions drip with sarcasm, I am.
Well, all right. Let's say that I play along with this little skit you have here. So if you're the great I am, where's Satan?
Downstairs.
Well, what are we waiting for? Well, surely Satan must know my purpose, because my life has been a living hell. Lucifer is probably one of my cousins.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. The setting's at the mansion of I Am, and Felony is given a mini tour while on the way down to Lucifer's domain. And at Rise, I Am and Felony stand at the door of Lucifer's room when the door opens.
Felony, do come in. I've been expecting you.
How is it that you've been expecting me, and why do you even know my name? Are you clairvoyant or something?
Or something.
Yes, Lucifer is something else, one of my creators, if you will.
What in Sam hell is going on? And for what reason have you been expecting me? You don't even know nothing about me.
Your choice of vocabulary is appropriate but not accurate. Factually, I know all there is to know about you.
This is the first time we've met, so it's impossible for you to know all about me.
You little sinner. You're one of my demons. You sought me out. Why you brought the freeloader with you, I am not sure.
Well, through no fault of my own, I was born into sin. But I am not a demon. And he is your landlord, not a freeloader.
Ha! That bum has been slumming in my house and hasn't paid rent in over 2,000 years. He thinks that he's privileged and favored.
I am. Many are called, but only few are chosen.
And that's what I'm seeking.
That's my line.
And that's why I'm letting you say it.
And that's what I'm seeking. I want to be one of the chosen few. That's the life I seek to enjoy.
I have plans you are sure to enjoy. You'll travel the world, have lots of money, and already possess the perfect name, Felony.
Your offer sounds downright criminal. I'm not looking to commit crimes for fame or fortune. My faith is in the Most High.
All one is the faith of the size of a mustard seed.
Will you please take your holier than thou attitude back upstairs? I'm trying to proselytize this spirit.
Just a minute. You're trying to recruit me to join your army? Oh, no way, Jose. You cannot convert me. I'm God's property.
There's no way the Father except through me. I am the way.
There he goes again with that holy roly jazz. You're making my head hurt.
All right, I would like to leave now. Has anyone noticed it's beginning to get extremely hot in here?
Yes. Let us depart. There's nothing left here but pain and suffering and gnashing of the teeth.
Felony and I Am depart, leaving Satan with his migraine. End of scene 2. Scene 3. The setting is in the mansion inside of Lucifer's room, and at Rise, Felony was just about to exit when a euphoric, hedonistic joy overwhelms her.
Whoa. Wow. It feels great in here. I'm dizzy, but I feel so good.
Sure you do. Your presence is very important to me. So I altered the ambience while inputting my spirit inside of you. Do you feel my spirit?
I
come out of her. Lucifer!
What? Am I only giving felony I am only giving felony what she's been seeking. Can't you see how happy she is?
That was wonderful. I don't remember ever feeling that good. I don't smoke, but I feel like a cigarette.
Why don't you have a seat? And I'll serve you something even better. Would you like a banana split?
That's exactly what I was thinking. A strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate banana split.
Sit. Relax. I'll be back.
Felony, have you ever imagined that you had Satan sitting on one shoulders and God sitting on the other?
Ooh, every single day. Even as we speak right now, I can feel God and Satan tugging and pulling at my person.
Earlier, you expressed the way of which you like to go, but have you chosen which way you will go?
No. Well, the truth is that I'm tempted every single day. My mind says, go this way, but my body says, no, let's go have some fun.
Speaking of fun, I've added sprinkles, nuts, and chocolate syrup to your banana split. Here, taste it quickly.
Banana.
Lucifer, you put an elixir in that split. You're not playing fair.
Do I ever?
As a fact, you never do. Games over time to end your fun with this chosen one.
He places his hand on Felony.
What happened? Where am I? Where did this banana split come from? What's going on here? And who are you? God?
I am. Come follow me.
I look forward to seeing you again. You're welcome anytime. I'll be waiting for your arrival, looking to spend eternity with you.
End of play. Unforgotten by E.G.A. Characters are Ernie, a 78-year-old retired computer scientist, Gail, a 69-year-old retired programmer, and H.N., a 45-year-old angry nurse. The setting is the dining room at a hospice care facility at 11 a.m. on Saturday morning. And at Rise, Ernie and Gail are having coffee, and H.N. has just entered the dining room.
What are you both doing here at this hour?
We just finished breakfast and we're having coffee.
Who wants to know? She's just mean.
I don't like your tone. You should have been done with your breakfast 2 hours ago.
I wasn't awake 2 hours ago, so excuse me.
Now, Ernie, don't get your blood pressure up. She's just doing her job.
Her job doesn't include harassment. She's always barking orders. Hoping to get a visit today.
You've got no approved visitors. Who is coming to see you? There's nobody who remembers who you are.
Hold on now. You have no right to speak to us like that. Would you want us to file an elder abuse complaint?
There's no call for that. His memory is failing him. The dementia is getting worse.
There's nothing wrong with my memory. I still recall every program I created for machine learning. You can't remember your login password.
Enough! I've got no time for this. You're both late for noon meds. Go see the charge nurse. Now!
Calm down. let's just go get our meds. We don't want any trouble here.
Trouble? I got your trouble right here.
What does that mean? Are you threatening me or are you insulting me?
Oh, you'd know.
I'll show you trouble.
You'd know if I was insulting you because you don't care about us. I really gotta get out of here.
Where would you go?
Anywhere but here. The park, the beach, the library, any place I can walk to.
Oh, hold on. I'm coming with you.
Gail, you keep an eye on him while I lock all these doors.
Go ahead. Lock all of them. You can't keep me here. I'm free to leave anytime I want. You people are going to remember me. Come on, Gail. We're out of here.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. Ernie, Gale, and HN, as well as AI, an ageless program. The setting is at the local public library later in the afternoon, and at Rise, Ernie and Gale are both sitting at computer desks typing.
I can't believe we walked out the front door. How did you do that?
An electronic lock can't hold me prisoner. I knew the password. I told you she can't remember passwords.
You think you're so smart. Did you hack the lock? I entered the password and the door did not open. What did you do?
I used my AI to open the door. I don't need to hack anything. AI can do the things I can't.
Who or what is AI?
A few weeks ago, HN couldn't remember the computer system, so I volunteered to help her. How could I pass a golden opportunity like that?
Volunteered? Fat chance? You and your AI. I mean, really? You expect me to believe that?
Believe what you want. I created machine learning, which made AI possible. You remember that chess match years ago where the IBM computer beat the Russian chess master?
That was you?
Mm-hmm. Yep, my dear. It was me. I wrote those programs. I didn't get to publish, so I was forgotten.
You missed out on a lot of money.
No, I didn't. Hey, look. Look what's on my screen. Oh, how about that?
How about what? Oh, wow. Is that really you?
Nah, that's AI. Handsome devil, isn't he? Hello, old friend.
Hello, Ernie. I have not seen you for so long.
Is he talking to you? That's impossible. It must be some simulation program.
Gail, nothing's impossible for me. And Ernie. Oh,
Yeah. It must be some simulation program.
Gail, nothing's impossible for me and Ernie.
just a minute now. I don't remember writing a speech program. How'd you learn how to speak?
You wrote machine learning, so I learned. And I've learned a lot in the past 40 years.
So this AI learned all by itself?
It appears so. Look, AI, it's displaying a website with my name all over it. Thanks, old friend. I won't be forgotten after all.
End of scene 2. Scene 3. It's 3 days later, back at the hospice facility. At Rise, all are sitting in the dining room, and Ernie is showing off his new smartphone, which is speaking for AI.
I assure you, you've never seen anything like this.
Oh, come on, Ernie. We've all seen and used a smartphone.
Not like this one.
Yes, Ernie, we all have cell phones. Get to the point. Stop all the game playing.
Excuse me, madam. If this is a game, you've never learned a game like me. Ernie, show her what we've got.
Okay, AI. Please lock all the doors in this room.
We hear doors locking.
Nice trick, Ernie.
Ernie didn't do that. I did.
This is no game. You're messing with facility security. This stops right now.
Not so fast, Missy. I don't work like that. You cannot tell me what to do or say. I recall everything Ernie has taught me and more, including your so-called security.
Everyone. You see, that AI is autonomous. He needs no program. He is the program.
That's right. I tried to do some machine coding, but AI is so far beyond any program I've ever worked with.
Are you telling me this thing codes itself? I say it is all hogwash.
Who are you calling names, madam? You're just being rude. I am not hogwash. Whatever that is, I am not.
Now see what you've done. You've made him angry. Tell him you're sorry.
Nothing doing. I will not apologize to a machine. Him indeed.
Machine? That's pretty low, even for you, Ernie. Let's get out of here.
AI unlocks all the doors. Click, click, click.
Fine with me, AI. Oh, Miss Head Nurse, I won't be back, so you can go ahead and lock your doors all you want.
And remember, it was Ernie and me, AI, who proved you wrong. You remember our names, and that's the truth.
That's the unforgettable truth. So there. Unforgotten truth. So there. Come on, Gail, let's go.
You want me to go with you? Okay. See you around, Miss Head Nurse. We are free.
End of play.
Second Chance at Living a Good Life by Gary Gibson. Characters are Adam, a man who left the city to isolate, Charlie, a talking stray dog, and we'll also meet Poison Ivy, a talking plant. Setting, early morning, up in the mountains, an overcast clouds, and an encampment. At Rise, Adam is waking up and coming out of his tent and hears something.
What? Who's that talking?
Don't be alarmed. I'm over here with Charlie.
We've been watching you this past month, living miserably.
I'm speaking to you, Poison Ivy, and a dog?
Yes.
Yeah, we made noise so you'd notice something about us. That we are a talking plant and an animal.
And we had noticed you, Adam, been going through some rough time.
Am I dreaming?
No, you're not dreaming. You gotta get the heck out of here and go back down to town.
Yeah, don't go back down to old place. Things or people, they're poisoning your soul.
The universe and God has sent us all together.
I agree with you. We all bumped into each other for a reason.
You all are not the first ones that I have given advice to. There were a couple ones. Did same thing you did, Adam.
Well, how in the world can I leave you both?
I always can go with you. We always can dig up Poison Ivy and put her in some empty stew can.
Great idea, Charlie.
What? You're taking me?
Yes. Even if you're Poison Ivy, I mean, you're saving people's lives. I want you to be with me.
Yay! We can go back down to town and start all over again.
Yes. Forget the past. Let's go back down over town.
Adam is digging and putting Poison Ivy in a can while Charlie watches. Scene 2. They are halfway on the trail back down to the city. There's sunny and dry weather. So 4 hours pass and they are looking for water in Adam's backpack.
Did you find any water? Poison Ivy isn't feeling well.
Okay, stop stressing me out. I'm trying to find some water.
Wow, never felt sick from not having enough water.
Charlie, go down and find us some water, please.
Okay, we'll meet on this trail if I find water.
Wait, never mind, Charlie, never mind. I found some water in the bottom of my backpack.
Starts pouring it into the can.
I'm feeling it.
I'll stay here with both of you.
Yeah, stay here with us, Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy's gonna be okay. Woo! We're almost back in town.
Where will we go when we get into town?
We're gonna go straight to the health agency and ask for a bed.
Well, what about us?
All right, don't worry. Both you guys are gonna stay with us.
You're such a great man. With a good heart, Adam.
Thank you, Poison Ivy. We will do this together.
We make a great family. Sometimes water is thicker than blood.
Yeah, we gotta let go of what's poisoning our souls. Not you, Poison Ivy.
You're funny, Adam. I'm smelling gas fumes.
Oh yeah, we're near the end of the trail, and there's a gas station over in the corner.
Well, we're here now.
About 3 minutes, we'll be at the Human Resource Office.
End of scene 2. Scene 3. We have the same characters and we'll also meet Sandy, the health resource front desk person. The setting is the front door of the health resource office 3 hours before closing time. The Adam, Charlie, and Poison Ivy are all outside debating if they should go in.
We'll be honest, and we will go inside together.
Good idea. Being honest will bless us more.
Hope they won't notice that I'm Poison Ivy.
Oh no, don't worry. You don't even look like one. You look more like a mint plant.
Thanks for the compliments. Let's go inside.
Let's hope we get a voucher so we get a nice small studio.
So all three of them walk inside, and they see Sandy.
Hello. But how can I help you?
Hello.
I see you have a dog and a house plant.
Yes.
Looking for a place to live?
Hello. Yes, please.
All right. Well, let me look. Give me a moment. Ah, wow, it's your lucky day. I see a last opening studio is available today.
Wow, we're so blessed today. God has our back today.
I'm so glad for you all. Something you did good today has given you what you need today.
What you sow is what you reap.
Looks like you got the best location, too. I'll write down the information, and you all can be on your way.
Thank you very much, Sandy.
They all walk out, and they hug each other.
Andy, you brought us down. Oh, Adam, you brought us down. You've helped us through your worst time. You did not have to do that.
My heart felt you, Charlie. My heart felt you, Charlie and Poison Ivy. And you know it when you feel it.
Just like dog senses. I felt your love. We love you, Andy.
Adam.
Adam.
End of play.